Teller, that's a guy that probably played his way into a pretty hefty contract coming up, as Wyatt Teller went from question mark to arguably one of the best guards in the NFL.
Yeah, and this is one where it gets tough. Some people might argue you could pay Wyatt Teller over Nick Chubb, and I could certainly hear that argument. But you also have to remember this is a guard. You've got a lot of money tied up in that offensive line. So this one might come down to kind of what does Wyatt Teller want? Now, you've got him next season. He's under contract, so you don't have to necessarily pay him this offseason. You can maybe get away. I don't think that would create the whispers that it would if you waited on Baker Mayfield or someone like that. Maybe you kind of go into next season, see how it goes, kind of see what your guard situation looks like. Wyatt Teller is going to be a tough one. It might just depend on how much he wants. If it's a Joel Bitonio type contract like they paid a couple years ago, maybe you can do that. But that's going to be an interesting one to see how they approach that position, because that offensive line, even with Jedrick Wills on a rookie contract, that offensive line is pretty expensive.
Yeah,